Welcome to the Go Big Red FTW podcast. I'm Steven. Today we are diving into the highlights of the number one player in the recruiting class of 2024. Before we get too far, if you like what you see today, please hit that like button and subscribe so we can continue growing this channel. Husker specific notes will be at the back half of the video so that the first half we can really cater to everyone and all the new faces. So we'll go ahead and dive into it. As you see right here, we have some of his stats from his sophomore year. I was unable to find his junior year film, so we're going with his sophomore season. Now, the way this typically works is I'll just provide some live commentary of what I'm seeing as well as just some storylines from his recruiting. For those of you that may be aware, he was a part of the Ohio State recruiting class. They had some kind of deal, I believe, where they weren't going to take another quarterback, and then they ended up taking another one, and he ended up decommitting, opening his recruitment again. So, some things we notice about Dylan Raiola right off the bat: his arm talent. He has insane throw power, insane accuracy as he hits the corner of the end zone. He looks the size, like he has a great size for a quarterback. You see he was able to maneuver around the pocket a little bit and get the open receiver. Again, another beautiful long pass. It looks just so effortless for him. Being a two-sport athlete, the other one baseball, you see a lot of similarities between him and Patrick Mahomes. His intelligence at quarterback and you combine that with his athleticism and his skill set, I think he's phenomenal. He has good mechanics as well. Now, before we get too far, I'm just a Husker fan. I've been a huge football fan ever since I was younger. So I'm just a Husker fan. It's not that deep. I just make videos because I really enjoy the process and kind of looking at talent's film. This has always been something I was kind of interested in. Now, we'll kind of get started talking a little bit about the Huskers. As some of you may know, he is in the running to potentially be a Husker. His dad was a Remington Award winner at center at the University of Nebraska. His family absolutely loves it, and they're really enjoying what Matt Rhule is doing. They've really been able to connect with the Husker program quite a bit, and I think it's really been amped up since Matt Rhule took over. Okay, we have some maneuvering around the pocket, and again, a beautiful pass. His uncle is also the O-line coach. So there are those Nebraska ties that just continue to run deep. And what would it mean for Dylan Raiola to become a Husker? Right now we have Jeff Sims and Casey Thompson who are there. But who do we have down the road? I think we have some solid players that could potentially be something. But with these two high quality quarterbacks, will some of them transfer? And I think that's what it comes down to in today's football game. Like, the transfer portal, you never know. So you want to make sure you have exceptional quarterbacks coming in. All of the top programs do that. That was a beautiful pass. Dylan to the Huskers, not only his recruitment and what he could do for the Huskers in terms of being a part of the class, that really sends a sign to a lot of offensive players, a lot of defensive players, like we are doing something special. I will say, do not expect this to be over soon, at least not in the favor of the Huskers, just because he talked about it in his recruitment that he wants to go somewhere that is going to be a winning program. And I don't blame him. Like, we have a lot to prove. But I will say, Matt Rule has an amazing process, and he's very detail oriented. And I think that he's really going to turn around this program. Beautiful pass. I will say, Dylan Raiola's highlights are 17 minutes long. We won't get through all of them, but I do want to say if you made it this far into the video, you are the real MVP, and I appreciate you. If you've enjoyed it, if you want to see more videos, or if you have a recruit that we should look over, please comment below and let me know. I'm really excited to continue making videos. Because this is something that I am passionate about. With that, we'll go ahead and watch one last play. As we have an, oh god, I was a little faked out over there. Okay, we'll do it again. We'll see what we got. Cool. I'm so impressed when it comes to him, his mechanics, his effortless deep ball. And I can't wait to see his recruitment and where it goes from here. I really do think that Matt Rule can really showcase. I think he could really showcase, like, hey, this could be a great spot for you, and you could be the one to really turn this program around. We just got to show him we can win. But like I said, other top schools, Georgia, USC, and Oregon, that doesn't necessarily mean that it's just locked down to those. I think a lot can change. But just to kind of know where we're at right now. But with that, I'll go ahead and let y'all go. Thank you for joining me again, and we'll see you next time. Bye.